man.
Go ahead, Mark.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Stop. That's not good for the camera.
Can you go ahead?
Move. Stop. What are you doing?
You gotta.
What do you care?
I care because I'm trying to.
Yeah. Good job.
Do the intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BeardBros podcast, a video cast. I always forget what this is. Today we're doing a Would You Rather segment with shot collars again. Mine's on my leg because I didn't want to take my shirt off. Yeah, let's hop right in this. Brian, what do you got for us?
Alright. So the first would you rather is, would you rather save the life of a starving African child that you will never meet? Or would you have an actual working lightsaber?
You
thoughts?
first.
You can go first, ladies.
Okay, I'll go
Ladies first.
That's, oh my gosh. This doesn't mean anything coming from a woman.
Oh. But I'm clearly a man, while you're clearly a woman.
Okay.
Already off topic.
What would I rather have? Okay, it's two-part answer. I would rather have a lightsaber, but I would save the child.
Wow. Priorities.
What?
Priorities. Look at that. God's watching right now. He's like, he would much rather have that. Now, I have more of a reasonable answer, right? If you hear me out, look. Some might say, oh, it's made out of kyber crystals or whatever, right? But we're going to say this.
Just learned that today.
Now, hear me out. Look. So, I would pick the lightsaber because I can save more children. Now, hear me out. Look, with the lightsaber, it's obviously going to be manufactured on Earth somewhere that I got it, because it wouldn't just appear out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
So we're assuming that somebody on Earth made the lightsaber, and then they figured out the process how to make it actually realistically instead of basing it like making off of some fake crystal that were in Star Wars,
You're
right?
making a lot of assumptions here.
So now, this whole thing is made on assumptions.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's made
This is an assumption that you would get a lightsaber from coming out of thin
There
air.
are two facts.
No.
Two facts in
No.
this.
No.
One,
No.
you can have a working
Okay,
lightsaber.
that's the difference between,
or you can save an African child.
I'll put it this way.
There are two facts.
No.
You have to deal between those two facts.
I'll put it this way. There's small-minded facts that you people have, and then there's the upper-minded facts that
What's
people
the
like
you
me and
people?
deeper think about this, okay? So now, I think about things a lot deeper than you, and I'll try to get to the meeting and try to solve more problems.
Absolute
I
crap.
use what I have to solve more problems.
It's
You use what you
absolute
have to
crap.
solve no problems. So now, hear me out.
Absolute
If you
crap.
let me finish my thing,
There's
I'll let you
one-
finish yours. Did I not let you finish yours?
Mine was 2 seconds
Did you
long.
not?
I didn't
Let me
waste
finish.
time
Let me finish.
with
Because
jibber-jabbering,
you have nothing to talk
gibberish,
about. Because you have nothing.
making stuff up. Okay.
No, it's not. This is made up in the first place.
No, it's not.
Is this not made up, Brian?
It's whatever you want.
Is this not made
how
up?
you
Is this not made
interpret
up?
it,
Is this
okay?
not made up? Is this not made up? Is this situation not made up?
It is made up.
Okay,
it is made up.
now, like, can I finish
So
my thing?
instead, I would use my magical powers I just made up in this fantasy
Can I talk
scenario.
about?
Answer
Can
the
I talk
question,
about?
Sequinder.
Can you let me finish my
Gosh,
answer?
this should
then?
be fast.
Can you let me
Rapid
finish?
fire.
No, let me finish my answer. Because part, I'm saving children here. So if you shock me, that's kind of bad. People are watching it like he's getting shocked. We're trying to save more children. Okay, they're gonna be like, whoa. He did. Thank God I wasn't shocked. It just vibrated. Okay.
Why are you so scared?
because I thought he said you're gonna shock me. Okay, now look. So if you let me finish. So those obviously it's made on Earth with some materials from Earth that made it lightsaber-like,
It's not
right?
obvious.
It's not obviously not gonna be 100% like a lightsaber. It's gonna be lightsaber-like. So I use to reverse engineer it, figure out how to
I
make
didn't
it.
see that line in the
Figure out
question.
figure out how to make it. Once I know how to make it, I can sell it to the highest bidders of weapon manufacturers, such as the United States government, and then use that money to fund more, education and childhood meals and
Well, here's the
child
issue
property
with that.
in the African child.
The
Right?
people that would buy lightsabers are the same people that would kill children.
I
You're
understand.
literally selling
So
weapons.
you're saying the
okay?
United States government
You are
kills children?
arming
United States
terrorists,
government. You
okay?
saying the United States government
You
kills
are
children?
arming
I said the United States government. Did I not say
terrorists.
United States government?
No, you didn't say United States government.
Can you play back the audio and tell them?
You did
Judges-
100%. You did not say United States government.
Did I not say United States government? If I said it, Brian, tell Park to shock him right now.
100%. You did not say United States government.
United States.
No,
Shock him! Shock him! Shock him! He deserves a shock for that. He deserves a shock.
he
for
did
that.
not say United
Shock him
States
for that, bro.
government. This is taking so long. I'm dying. Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
That was a register video.
This, oh my gosh, that took forever.
So I do. Look at that. So, but you see what I'm saying, right? I would be able to
I see
save
what
more
you're saying.
children this way.
But
But
you
your
can't even
small-mindedness, you'd much rather have a lightsaber and play around in the backyard.
Are you gonna have a crappy answer for every single one of these?
What do you, wasn't crappy? It was well thought out answer.
No, it was overthought.
It was
okay?
well thought out.
Overthought.
Well thought out. Okay, let's go. I mean, if you want to save children, that's overthought. Then man, I guess I'm overthinking things. I want to save more children.
All right, so conclusion now. So Quinder, you would pick the lightsaber for the technology, right?
For the technology, you
For the
save more
technology.
children.
All right,
rather than
Mark?
one.
I would save the child.
You
Save the
save
child.
one child. Now I'm trying to save millions. You're just trying to save one. I mean, what?
Theoretically,
Who
but
who
you wouldn't
thinks is
actually do
whatever's better? You know, million, one child, million
Using
children. You know.
Like,
So I'm just assuming.
Whoever isn't in the majority.
All right, go.
All right, so let's see. So I'll click on have a.
But that's
actual
not fair.
working
The people that
lightsaber.
go on this website are thinking like Mark, not like Sequinder.
All right, let's see. The majority would save the life of a starving African child. 61% would do it.
Oh,
61%.
Why
The
is it
loser.
just 61%? That's hilariously low.
Of course, everybody's gonna pick that. Though. That's the thing.
61% is not everyone, okay?
Logically,
61% is how many voted for
But
like
the thing
Hillary
is,
Clinton.
logically, everybody would have picked that because they're thinking
Logic-
they're thinking like stupidly and small, right? I'm thinking
You
the bigger
literally
picture
just insulted
I'm
60% of the population.
because they're fucking retarded.
That's
They're not trying to save millions of children. They're just trying to save
you're
one
not. You're
child.
trying to get.
I'm trying to save
lightsaber
millions
and
of
make
children.
money. That's what you're trying
I'm trying to
to do.
save millions of children.
I think I'm
and if
calling your bluff.
if I happen to get richer while that happens, I get richer.
You literally probably won't invest. You probably won't donate money at all.
How would you know that? How would you?
Okay,
Next
okay.
question.
The next question. Now you guys went over topic. All right. The next question is: would you rather have a partner who has contrasting religious views as you, or have a different political views as you?
Different political views.
Yeah. So different
Final
political.
I guess I.
Different religious or political views.
Religious, I guess I have to go opposite of them. I don't have a good answer.
You don't have to. You can pick the same
And I
one.
go political.
Political.
Just because I know how people are gonna go over on this answer question. Go.
So you're not answering the question for yourself, though.
Okay, I would shock you if you're out of the majority.
So, well, you'd shot both of us if we're not in the majority. If you pick political,
I know I'm in
No,
the
I
middle.
just won't because it's kind of it's all about the argument.
go.
All right. So you both pick
Do
political
I need a
views.
reason? Should I give you my reason?
Would you like to give?
I'll
us
give
a
a reason so
Yeah.
that you know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Dude.
educate
This is just
our-
a simpler reason. Political. Everybody knows why this is. If you don't know why this would be this, then you're stupid.
So again, he's insulting, possibly, people like that.
I am. It's not. There's no possibility. I am insulting them. Like this. Realistically, come on, dude. Don't sugarcoat it. Everybody's a grown up here, unless they're children watching. Right? Majority of the people are grown ups that are going to be watching. There's no 5-year-old child will be like, let me listen to these two people talk. You know.
Why did you do Why did you do that in a like a thicker Indian accent?
I did. That's just the way I speak. Why are you being so
No, it's
racist?
not.
Why are you being racist?
You literally told
Why
me.
are you being
every
racist?
time I make fun
I
of
talk.
you.
Are you making fun of my Indian accent? He deserves a shot for that.
Why are you
He
trying
just-
to tell folks what to do? What the
Let's
heck?
go.
All right. So let's see what
You got nervous.
What
right
people
there, I
pick.
can tell.
See, I
Alright.
told you, bro.
people would pick political
Because
views.
that's just a
Different.
common sense. All these questions are gonna go off. If they're going off of common sense, it's easy to pick the right ones, dude. That's not like.
Well, let's keep going in and we'll see it. Well, these questions will get.
They're not getting harder. What are they?
All right. So now the next would you rather? Would you rather take a European sightseeing vacation or a relaxing Caribbean vacation?
Caribbean vacation. Everybody's gonna pick this, man. I'm telling you.
That's tough. European sightseeing might be fun. I feel like depending on how long the vacation went. Like if it was a month long, I'd probably take the European sightseeing. If it was like a week long, I'd probably take Caribbean.
Okay, so you have to pick one answer. Pick.
Sightseeing London.
Sightseeing?
Okay, now let me tell you why he's wrong. Okay?
Oh, he's
If
wrong.
I'm wrong, then I guess I'm stupid. But if for a reason what I'm thinking I'm right is this website is majorly used in the United States
Stop-
or the European
stop.
government, right?
Just answer the question based on
No,
your
think about
views.
it.
Quit
Think about
trying
it.
to
If you
like.
logically think about
Do you have a single
it's
thought for
used-
yourself?
It's used in the
Do you
United
ever
States government
think-
or the European or the North American and then the
Do you ever have an original thought?
Majority, right?
Or
Now,
do you
think
just,
about
like,
the
think
people
about
that are actually
others?
voting for this?
Do you have?
Can you shock him for
Do
interrupting?
you-
Did I interrupt him?
God.
Did I interrupt him, Mark?
Can you?
Interrupt the
Can you
I
shut
have not
him?
interrupted him. No.
For not
Can you not
having
even
a
finish?
brain?
Bro, I didn't even get to
Okay,
finish my
straw
answer
man.
for
Straw
Did
man.
I get to finish my answer?
It doesn't matter. It's a bad answer.
No, it's a good answer.
No,
Now
it's
think
a
about
garbage
this.
answer.
The people that live
I'm
in
going
Europe,
to predict.
why would they
these
want to see
people-
Europe sightseeing? And then why would the people in the North America want to go sightseeing? They obviously want a Caribbean vacation more than going sightseeing because they can see sights in their own country already. This isn't based off of like China or like India's thing. Majority of the people that go on this website are gonna be either North American or European. If you're already in Europe, I highly doubt you want to go see the London Bridge like 20 times if you live in London. You probably want to go to a Caribbean vacation instead.
I'd walk out.
So let's go.
All right, so you
Because he
pick.
sucks and he's
So
losing.
Sequinda picks
No,
the
because
Caribbean
you're not
vacation.
you're not following the rules. What would you rather do?
I'm
would you
just
rather?
going.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to win. So if I'm trying to win, I'm gonna try to
No,
win.
we're not. This isn't a game.
Dude, I
This
just
is-
This is
I'm not-
we're
this is
talking
a-
about questions. Would you rather?
No, I'm
no,
talking
no, no.
about.
Answer this.
Then why are we looking at the majority? Then why
We're
are we looking at the
not.
majority?
That's
Yes.
just based on shocks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
literally
if
what
I'm not
that's
trying
based
to,
on.
if I'm not trying to get shocked,
But you're not
why
answering
would
the question. You should get shocked for not answering the
I
question.
am answering the question.
No, you're
I would
not.
pick that. I'll be
You're-
like, well, I would
you're
pick
not
that because I don't want to get
You're
shocked. Like most
refusing
people
to
go
answer
there.
the
No,
question.
I'm
So I have a
answering the
question for
question.
you.
That's for not trying to get shot.
All right, so let's just find out the answer. So Quinn, you said Caribbean vacation,
Yeah.
and Mark says European sightseeing. So let's see. Let's go with European sightseeing. Let's see. 75% would rather go on a relaxing
So
Caribbean
that's
vacation.
a shock, right?
I just said after the first one, I'm not gonna shock you if you're not the majority.
That's bullshit, man.
Does that answer the question?
Because it's would you rather.
Because I would have won. I would win each one. He would lose each one because he has no common
I'm actually
sense.
answering the question. Would you rather? What would you rather do? Go to the Caribbean or go to London? And you're
Caribbean.
Okay, so there's the answer. That was an easy answer.
No, but that was stupid answer. That's not the whole.
That
point.
was the whole
point of this
question.
is no.
Would you rather?
What would it's asking?
Not what would the
you
majority rather? What would you?
But then why would it give us a majority then if it's not
That's
a
just
majority?
for statistics, just facts, just interesting stuff.
It's not.
very
You find
wide.
this interesting? You're very
That's interesting.
very boring life you live, bro.
That's literally what that doesn't. You're not that whole point. Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
Let's just go to the next one. Next one is: would you rather legally change your last name to Hitler, or never eat chocolate again?
Never. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wait, Hitler? What's his last name?
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
That was
Thanks
for-
so much. I don't know why I didn't think of that. My bad. I apologize. Ooh, that's tough.
Last name
I
for
would never
Hitler.
eat chocolate egg. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Can you pick real quickly so I can go and give you a
You
reason?
can go first. I go first every time. You can answer first.
Like I said in the beginning of the video, ladies first. I'm a gentleman like that.
You're literally the least gentleman person.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Chivalry is still alive.
Oh my gosh, I was about to like, call you out so bad.
You were. Who called me out for what, Mark?
For not being a gentleman.
What are you talking about? Give me an example.
I want to give it in front of the camera, then everyone's gonna hate you. I'll give it to you.
What could it
later.
be? What could it be?
You're so nervous. There's so many options for me to go to right now. I would rather not eat chocolate
Not eat chocolate.
because I like my last name and my family, and I don't like Hitler's last name and what Hitler did.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So I would choose taking Hitler's last name.
You would change your last name to Hitler,
Yes. I mean,
then never eat.
because think about it, there's a lot of people in the world, especially in Germany, that are named Adolf. Like, this just because you're named that doesn't mean you're going to become that. Just because I'm named Mahatma Gandhi, I'm not going to become Mahatma Gandhi, right? So exactly. So that's how, even if I change my name to Hitler,
yeah.
that's a small little hiccup. I could just say Sequinder H instead of saying Sequinder Hitler, you know? So it doesn't matter as long as I can still eat chocolate, you know?
Oh, so chocolate's a big
So yeah,
big
it's
deal
good.
in your
It's a good
life.
point.
Then you love chocolate.
No, it's not that I love chocolate. It's just that why would I go out of my way? Because there's chocolates in like a lot of foods. So if you go out to eat, you're gonna cause other people inconveniences. So is it worth they're serving like a dessert and then they have chocolate types of desserts? Now everybody in my group's gonna be like eating, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, I'm just sitting here not eating because I can't eat chocolate anymore because I decided to be staying to remain Sequinder. But if I change my name to Hitler, right, then that's just a name. Nobody really cares.
Yeah, I agree. It's just a name, but
Okay.
still, I like my last name better.
Idiot.
Fair point. That's a fair point.
That's not a fair one. That's an
That's
idiot
a fair
point
point.
right
He's
there.
proud of his hair.
He's gonna-
He's
he's
proud
gonna
of
cause-
his last name.
He's going to cause inconvenience to himself and his family and the people he hangs out around for his rest of his life. While I am not going to cause anybody any inconveniences.
I mean, I got a friend that can't eat chocolate. So
Exactly. It's
Not a
inconvenience
huge-
for him. It's
Are you like
inconvenience for him.
chocolate? Chocolatists, like people who can't eat chocolate,
No.
are like You know, like it's like the same thing. People
It's like people who
allergic to
can't.
peanuts.
Yeah, no. That's
Like,
different because there's a lot of
what's
stuff that
different?
because peanuts aren't in every type of
They're
food.
in they're in like all chocolates.
Chocolates are in majority of foods.
Yes, peanut butter is in like more than
Can
chocolate
you slap him
is.
for that? It's not even slap him for that. Did you just say peanut butter is in more things than chocolate? Like I really think you should get
Peanuts,
shocked
whatever,
for that.
nuts in general. Or more
You went from peanuts to like nuts. That's so many
yes,
fucking
that's the
different
thing.
things.
Nuts. It's like when you're allergic to nuts. You're allergic. or
No,
like a peanut,
no, you
you're
can be allergic
all
to peanuts.
nuts.
You don't have to. You can't. If you're allergic to peanuts, you don't have to be allergic to walnuts. You know that, right?
But most of the time, you don't eat. It's not like you eat walnuts when you're allergic to peanuts.
You can though. That's like your logic's
can?
not making any sense.
No, it is.
If you're allergic to peanuts, there's nobody's saying that you can't eat walnuts.
People who that are like allergic to peanuts, like don't even eat anything. You would say it's made in a factory with nuts.
Yeah, but what if it's made in a factory that just produces walnuts?
Yeah, but they don't do that. You know, that's risky. You don't do that.
But they can't eat it, right?
Possibly. I
Okay,
don't want
they
to
can
speak
eat-
for. I'm sure there's a lot of variances in allergies to peanuts that allow you to eat and not eat certain things. But I'd say a
Okay.
majority of people
Yeah.
just don't eat nuts. if
I'm
they're
not
allergic to
chocolate. I'm just
peanuts.
saying it's going to cause a lot more people inconveniences, and your entire life you have to go through picking and choosing what not to eat, what to eat.
Yes, my thing is that's
That's
a lot
so much
easier.
more
That's
work
not as hard
so
as you
much
think it
work
is.
than just going around saying, "Oh, what's your last name?" Nobody really asks for somebody's last name. They just ask for your first name. It's like, "Hi, my name is Sequinder."
That's not the
Hi,
point.
my name is Sequinder. Nobody's like, "Oh, hi, my name is Sequinder Hitler." They're like, "Oh, Hitler." That's also a good conversation starter. So you can excel in your career that way. Bing bang boom, bro. Everybody wins.
I
Bing,
want
bang,
you to
boom,
get
everybody
shot
wins.
so bad right there. Bing bang boom.
No, but I'm making good points, Mark. Right?
All right, let's find out.
Okay.
So,
There are points for sure. There are
Alright.
definitely some points
They're a
there.
really good point.
all right. So Kuna said that he would rather change his last name to Hitler, and Mark said that he would rather never eat chocolate
And I'm
again.
gonna win one.
So 52% would rather never eat chocolate again. So
Good thing we're
48%.
not getting shocked about this.
That's really close.
That's really close.
Good
Yeah.
thing we're not getting
The
shocked
first
about
one
this,
was
right?
no, the first one was 46.
Can you guys feel it?
No.
That's-
What are you gonna shock me?
No, he's
All right, let's go to the next one. Next one is: would you rather have no internet or no cell phone?
But hold on, I have a question. Who will be watching this video? This video makes no sense. There's no like comment thing on this video. It's just random shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
Can you use like your LTE?
That's internet. That's mobile
You
internet.
said cell phone. So
Yes.
You can't have a
It's
phone.
like literally, it's just.
Okay, so I would choose no cell phone.
So no cell phone, but
Because-
you would have
Yeah, because I can have an iPad that has LTE on it.
You
loophole.
can have tablet.
Yeah, there you go. I can
Tablet
have
has
an
it.
LTE.
That was an annoying
Look at that.
loophole.
That's
But
not
yeah,
annoying
I'd
loophole,
probably
that's
say
called-
no cell phone too.
That's
No
big.
cell phone
Oh, hey,
too.
he just thought that right now, but he's stupid. That's why. Because like seriously, he didn't think it through. He waited till I answered and gave a good
I was
answer,
trying to give it a
and then
like.
he used it. He piggybacked on my answer.
All right, let's see then. I'm pretty sure everybody would say they would rather not have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. 76% said that they would rather not have a cell phone.
Go.
Not bad, not bad.
That's an easy one. Good job, Ace. Good job.
Was it easy one?
Good job.
When I gave a really nice
Ah.
loophole, he was just gonna pick no cell phone without any loophole. That
Leaving him hanging. That
He deserves to be left hanging after that.
No,
Oh!
never.
deserves to be left hanging.
No one deserves it. Think about your acting, Sequinder.
No!
Oh,
He
serious?
left me hanging.
You took it back. Sequinder took it away.
She didn't watch it. I didn't see it.
All right, so
Damn, fine.
let's go to the next one then. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral?
Funeral.
Funeral?
Final answer.
Fine.
Who gives a crap? I'm already dead.
That's a
Okay.
fair point.
Realistic.
Realistically,
If we're thinking about this, I mean, I would choose people not to show up on my wedding, right? Because people that show up on your funeral, that shows that how much more they care for you when you're not there. You know.
okay.
Like, honestly, think about this. Like, you're at your wedding, people are gonna come because they're like, oh, you know, if I don't come, he's gonna be like, oh, he didn't come to my wedding, right?
Mm.
But then if you're dead, like, you don't know, so it just shows how much more people care about you when you're dead. Because like, no, I'm not gonna know if I'm dead. Like, Brian didn't show up to my funeral, no, right? But if I'm dead and you actually come, that shows that, you know.
But you don't know that I came.
But I'm picking right now, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Right?
I would rather enjoy being with all my friends and family at my wedding and enjoying myself than not be with them at my funeral.
But imagine how much, like, think about it, if nobody showed up to your funeral, everybody's suffering alone, especially your parents, right? Imagine if other people showed up to your funeral and then they actually like consoled your parents. Think about it, that's helping your parents out in a tough time.
Because
why would you want them to be sadder than they are and you look at only your happiness?
No one's gonna
You're so selfish.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's a wild accusation.
What?
Where did that come from? That just came out of nowhere.
It made replay it. It made sense. Think about it. He's only thinking about his own.
Because I also don't know if that makes sense.
Oh my god! Don't scare me. Okay, it made perfect sense. Can I elaborate? It made perfect sense. Look, think about it.
I just don't want to hear you talk about it.
No, think about it. Look, he's only thinking about. He said, "I would want people to be with me when I'm in my happiest time, right?" But I was like, "Why would you want that? You're only thinking about yourself, right? Now, why wouldn't you want somebody like, let's just say, like, Brian was my dad, right?
Oh yes.
Hypothetical situation. Brian was my dad, and I died, right? Brian's sad, right? Because he's my dad, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want somebody there during my funeral to console my father?
But no, he's not going to be at your funeral either. To be consoled.
So he's gonna be sad at home. He's gonna be like, "Oh, my son dies." He's gonna be crying at home.
Or they could be all having a pizza party that I'm dead.
Or they. That's so selfish because you're not thinking of anybody else right now.
But I would rather them go get pizza when I'm dead.
But they not show up at your funeral, so they don't know you're dead.
Yes, they do.
Only your parents know you're dead.
It doesn't mean that they don't know I'm dead. They just don't show up at my funeral. Do you know what a funeral is?
Yes, I do know what a funeral is.
It's literally just
something
like
you're about to have.
Alright, that's oh my gosh.
That was such a good time to put that in. I just was thinking there's opportunity in it. No, you don't understand. Look, if my father, I'm dead, he's gonna be sad at home, right? He's gonna be, my son is dead.
He doesn't have to be at home. You're assuming a lot. It just says he's not at your funeral.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the world. He's like, "Oh, my son's dead." I would much rather have other people.
He could be having pizza with all
but
my
then
friends.
he could be sad at the pizza party. But why wouldn't I want them to be where I'm at? And
they're going to be sad at the funeral too. What's your point?
Then my father's going to be consoled by my friends and my other
family members. Or they can be
members.
consoled by pizza and your friends.
But pizza doesn't fix everything, does it?
It fixes more than a pizza and a party. Fixes more than a funeral.
So you never have pizza at funerals? Is that what you're saying?
I haven't been to a lot of funerals, honestly. So I also haven't been to a funeral with pizza.
But they can be pizza at a funeral, right?
I don't know. Yes, plausibly, someone can.
Yes.
I haven't had it happen.
But you can't have pizza at a funeral, right?
Do you eat at funerals? Is that
yes. So that there's a funeral and the funeral reception are on the same day, so that technically you can have a funeral.
Wait,
with
funeral
pizza.
Reception or funeral? So can I have a funeral reception? Is that allowed?
So what
funeral
it is
reception, no funeral.
So what happens is...
So celebrate death, open casket, so I can be there with them.
No, so what happens is, let me explain this to you, since you're ignorant.
I'm not ignorant. I just don't know.
So what happens?
That
means you're ignorant. You're blissfully ignorant. You're blissfully ignorant.
You've done a few things. You called me stupid. You've called my friends stupid.
Who are your friends? You have no friends. You have no friends.
You just threatened to kill me.
When
you said you're about to have
apparently one. Nobody can take a joke here, man.
You just tried to kill me.
Mark, it's a joke, not
and
a
again,
Don't
you
take
called
it so
me
hard,
ignorant.
Okay?
That's like 5 strikes. Okay.
What game are you playing? What game has 5 strikes?
Cricket.
No, they don't have any strikes in cricket. Shock over the inaccurate.
No, it was a joke.
That's an inaccurate.
It was a joke.
Were you kidding me?
It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh
look, think about this. Look, when you go to the funeral, and then so depending on what type of funeral it is, if you're in the burial type of funeral, like Christian type of funeral, if you're not getting cremated or whatever,
that was right? Really assumption. How many Christian funerals have you been to?
You don't need to know. I know people.
0.
Oh, what is that for? Oh, you got it. Hold on, this is good. We can go on this. I feel like he needs to learn about funerals now.
Oh my gosh!
I need to lower his ignorance level.
Sorry, I'm not ignorant.
Extra minute. That's it.
Okay, you have 1 minute, 60 seconds.
Look, so in the funerals that you're talking about, generally there's the part where you're there at the where's the place called cemetery where they're burying them, right? You go through that whole situation, and then afterwards, you have like a little. I don't want to call it like a reception, but it's like where everybody gathers at your house.
Like a pizza party.
Everybody gathers at your house after the whole
or at a church, yeah.
Right. Most likely at people's houses, that's what they do. Because the whole after the They talk at the church, and then they bury him at the cemetery, and then they go to the person's house afterwards to eat, talk, whatever, right, mingle, and then that's where you can have the pizza.
So when it's saying your funeral,
So funeral is encompassing the whole thing. You don't just
Okay.
have one little thing in the funeral.
Interesting.
Okay.
Dang it! I tried to stretch him to 60 seconds.
All right. I mean, you guys didn't move points. So Quinta, you would rather have people at your funeral because you said that it would show
But
that
then,
they.
yeah, exactly. But then the people on the thing are going to be stupid like Mark and be selfish and only think about themselves.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
See, look at that.
Why is it so
55%. 55% would rather have people
Have
have
you
no
noticed-
one show up at their wedding.
So
Have you noticed people?
more
that-
people answer with you than
Yeah.
they did with me.
Yeah. Would you rather have no one show up to your
No,
wedding?
only 45% said that they would show no,
No.
one.
No one. No, you.
Yeah,
you're
so
the majority.
55% wanted Mark. 45%
No.
wanted
No, no one show up at their
Oh.
wedding.
It's reversed. You reversed it in your head.
The question was a double negative.
No, it wasn't.
It was a zero-sum game.
No, that's wrong.
But do you know what a zero-sum game is?
Yeah, it's stupid. Next question.
Look at that, blissfully ignorant.
All right, next question. Would you rather go back in time and meet your ancestors pre 1800s, or go way into the future and meet your great grandchildren post 2200?
Great grandchildren.
Great.
Okay, so I have a question before
I feel
go
like
into
the
this.
past is too depressing.
I have a question. So if
People
I was to
die.
go back if I was going to the future,
What if
can
I
I
catch
bring
the
back
Black
technology, or am I stuck there?
No,
or what's the
let's say
situation?
you can't bring back anything from the
Just
past or
visit.
the future. Just visit there and then come back.
Go sit, have
Okay,
a cup of tea.
so I would go back because I could go back and tell my ancestor what to invest in and all the other stuff, how to make, invent stuff, and then bing bang boom, I'm rich. I wouldn't be making this YouTube video right now.
you are selfish.
You're
That is
I'm
so
not
selfish.
Okay, but you're just assuming that. How would I be selfish? I would be giving my money away just like Bill Gates and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations. They've donated over $50 billion.
Have you ever
in their
donated
lifetime.
anything in your life?
Do I have money to donate anything?
Yes.
When? Where?
You have a job. You have money to donate.
But I do give money out. How do you not know I do that?
I know you don't.
How would you assume that? You're just assuming that. Do you have any
I know
proof?
you.
I do do donations. Yes.
No, you don't.
I do donations.
Name one.
You do
When I go to India, I always give out donations.
No, you don't.
Yes.
You've been to India like once in the past 12 years.
I was born in India, bro.
Yes.
I lived majority of my
What did I
life in
say?
India.
I said you've been to India once in the last 12 years.
Okay, if I've been to India more than once in the last 12 years, are you going to get shocked for that?
No, because I'm pretty sure you've been there like twice or 3 times.
So I'm pretty sure you've been there once, but no, I'm pretty sure you've been there twice or 3 times. Okay, that would deserve a shock. I don't know why you just vibrated him.
Why are you trying to tell Parth what to do? And you just insulted Parth. I think he's doing an excellent
Parth,
job.
he's insulting you by saying that you're not understanding his underhandedness. Okay,
Well, yeah.
okay. But realistically, I would do is go back and tell my ancestor logically, be like, yo, this is because I can't take anything back,
Yeah.
right? And I can't give anything. The only thing I can give them is knowledge.
But literally, your knowledge is not enough to make anything.
Says the blissfully ignorant man.
But what about that thing where you shouldn't
You
change?
just combine words in a string in a hope that it's a good insult.
So what about that thing where you see in a lot of movies and a lot of
You're gonna
comics,
take,
you
okay,
can't
it's
change
not,
the
it's not a paradox. It wouldn't be a paradox.
It would be paradox.
It wouldn't be a paradox because okay.
because you're changing the course.
No. Okay, it's a paradox is because look, if you change the course and then you know that when you come back here, you're not gonna because you're rich and I'm rich and I wouldn't go back, so it wouldn't it wouldn't. This none of that situation ever happen. But
So
what
you
I would
just
do
change the
is
situation.
to avoid that.
So you can make yourself rich, but your rich self can't go back in time.
No. So in a sense, no. A paradox is like pretty much. Let's just say I went back and I made myself tell my people, like my grandfather, whatever. I'm rich now, right? Because of them, right? Because I told them what's coming up in the future, what to do, right? But now when I come back to this,
How long do we get to talk to her?
can you let me finish? I'm explaining the paradox to you, okay? So pretty much that would mean that I wouldn't need to go back anymore because I'm rich. Is that right?
I think we all
I
understand.
don't think we should go with like
So
timeline.
no, but then like okay, but we're not gonna go. We're not going into DC and comic, but we're just going like normal scientific paradox.
You just insulted Parth. That wasn't what he was talking about at all.
That's what exactly we're talking about. He's talking
No.
about multiverse. Yes.
Yes, that's not what he. No, he was just multiple timelines.
Parth, tell him what you were talking about.
You were not.
What were you
The
referring
The
to?
multiverse theory is an actual.
It's a theory, but what were you referring
you
to
brought
when you
it
were
to the
saying
comics.
that?
Referring to Flashpoint.
Bing bang boom! Get out of here, Mark. I was right. I know what he was talking about. Just because you did it, blissfully ignorant
He was
man.
referring to just
Okay,
normal time.
now think about it. But the thing
He
is that
doesn't even
to
know what
avoid
he
that,
was
avoid that
referring to.
paradox,
Okay.
right? Avoid that paradox. What I would do is that I would leave myself. No,
Avoid the paradox.
I would leave myself.
Rule
in the
number
right.
one of time traveling: avoid the paradox.
Yeah, of course. That's rule number one. Look, because I will go back and
I'm
I will
going to
become
make
rich,
myself
right?
rich
So
and
when I
avoid the
become
paradox.
rich, right? When I become rich,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna leave myself a note. Be like, okay, if you don't go back, you're not gonna be rich anymore. So I would still go back at that time, the same exact time I left, and go back to the same exact time I went to do that same exact situation. Then I would continue being rich, avoiding the paradox completely.
Okay, now how about you, Mark? What would you do? Go back in time or
He already said it. He said he would go
Or the
visit his
future,
grandchildren
yes, according to
because he's so
his-
simple-mindedly
You would probably
stupid.
catch the
He doesn't
black
want any
plague.
gains of it.
You would probably catch the Black Plague and bring it to the present, therefore killing everyone.
Okay,
Think
first of all,
about that. You're so
Selfish
selfish.
and a
You want
murderer.
money, and you also want to kill people.
okay, can I
Okay?
explain this to you now?
I think it's pretty clear to
Can I
everyone
explain? Can I explain now?
that you clearly.
Okay.
Final
First of
statement.
all,
Final
first of all, my
statement.
ancestors would be from India,
Yeah,
where the
that's
Black Plague
came
did not.
from.
Can you shock him for that wrong answer?
No, it wasn't wrong answer. Show me
Listen.
the facts.
Wait,
Brian, Google that right now. Where's the Black Plague?
the Black Plague in Gaza.
shock him for that shit right now,
It
bro.
went to India, then travel up.
No,
and they
Brian,
all-
Google it. Just Google it, Brian. Just Google
Pretty
it.
sure
Black
it's in
Plague.
Europe.
It was the majority of it was in Europe.
Not the Black
Black
Panther.
Panthers.
That was a
Google
premature
autocorrect.
shock, by the way. I resent that. Central Asia.
I'm in South Asia, so it's
China.
China.
What are you
It's
talking
China.
about?
It started in Central
And
Asia.
India.
It reached it. It reached it. It didn't
And
start in
India
India. It reached
by
it. But it reached it.
1346.
But
Yes,
where did it start?
no,
Where did it start? And where did
I
it
was
reach?
right. You're trying to get rid of this. I was right. The Black Plague
I'm
was
not.
in India.
And it started in the
Oh,
Black Sea, which is
shock
not
yourself.
in the, which is started in the Black Sea, which is not in the. It's not in India, dude.
It says
It reached Asia.
Okay.
It
Oh my
reached
God.
Asia.
It said
It reached
China
India.
and India. It
It-
said
Brian,
it
what did it
said
say?
it was in India. You were wrong, and
Brian,
you
what
know
did it say?
Okay,
Brian, what did it say?
I'll read it. So according to web.cn.edu, it says that the first historical record of the bubonic plague is in Central Asia. It then reached China and India by 1346.
So it didn't start there,
It
right?
started-
And you said they started there.
Well, it's
so
the first historical record.
So
Central
It was there.
So
You said it
so-
wasn't there. Okay?
I said it didn't start there.
No, that's
said
not what you
that's
said.
what I said.
You said it wasn't in India.
Brian, did I say it didn't start
You said
there?
my
'Cause you
ancestors
said-
are in India, so I don't get it. That's what you
No,
said.
I said it
okay?
didn't start there.
No.
So by
that's
the time.
not what you said. Not only garbage, it's just a load of crap.
Okay, so no,
That's
so
a
like,
load of crap.
look. Let me finish what I was saying. So
I know what you're
when-
saying.
when- even if I
out this argument in my mind, and I've already won.
even if I
Okay,
because you're
I-
not letting me finish my statement.
Because you can't. Because your sentences
You
aren't
want
worth
me to
letting you
finish?
finish. They're really
Look,
garbage.
look.
Next question.
I would come back even if I got it and I came
Next
back
question.
with modern technology. We would be
Next
we would be
question.
easily able to solve it.
Next question.
Alright,
Bing bang boom.
let's just see what the majority pick. The majority pick go to the future.
Because they're stupid.
Again, insulting 70% of the population now.
So 70%,
It's not 70% of the
74%,
population. It's just 70% of the people that actually voted on this.
2 million.
Ignorant.
2.3 million.
That's not the population. Is it the
That's a
population of the
pretty
United
large-
States?
That's
Is
a
that,
large.
is that the whole population?
It's
No.
like a poll.
Is that
You
the whole?
can use
He,
it
he,
as
he was
a-
referring to the entire population. Is it the entire population?
Yes, it's a.
Is
like
that
a
the entire
study.
Population of this website?
Is that the entire population?
No.
That's a
Well,
pretty
Okay.
broad study.
what are you referring to? What population?
He's referring to the United States population.
He never
And he's
said
wrong.
United States
He
population.
was
He just said
referring
population.
to it.
He just said
was
population.
referring
Thanks for
to
adding
it,
that
Brian.
into mine.
He was referring to it. Are you gonna be blissfully ignorant like that guy over there?
Oh,
Or
are you accusing him?
I'm accusing you for being biased right now because
How
you
am I
knew what he
biased?
was meaning. You knew what he meant.
But we also knew what you're meaning. Oh.
Yes, I'm right. Yeah, exactly. So I'm right. So you know I was right.
Next question. I won.
Oh,
Thank you.
losers lose, man.
Oh, we got
Losers. He's in denial right now. The 5 stages of denial.
What are they? Sequential tales. It's like 13.
I only need to know the one that's Mark's in right now. He's
Alright.
been in that for the last like 22 years since he's been alive.
Okay. Let's go to the next question. I think I know the answer for Sequina for this one, but would you rather live in a world where there were no problems or live in a world where you rule?
Big you.
Oh gosh. I'm going first. I want to hear your answer first. I'm gonna let you finish. Go.
No, I
We can start off by saying that
Ladies
Sequina
first.
in high school,
Ladies first.
Sequina
Okay, you can't be no. You can't. No.
He gave the name.
You can't be biased about this. You can't, Brian. You're the impartial person. You have to go first.
No, I go first every time. It's your turn.
I got first last time.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I
I
answered
did.
first in like 2
No,
seconds.
you didn't.
go
Where's the
first.
proof?
He answered first. He
Will you
quickly
stop?
said it. He quickly said that he would go to the future first. And then
rock, paper, scissors.
No, you go first.
I'm not going first.
I'm not going first either.
I'm not going
So I guess we'll
first.
just skip this question.
No, okay, so I'll go. I would technically okay. My question first. I have a question about that question. question about that question. Right? Where it says live in the world where there will be no problems. Is this saying there's no diseases, there's nothing?
Is disease a problem?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's say no problem.
So no problem, no disease. There you go.
No disease,
So
no poverty,
disease
no
is
anything.
nothing. Everybody's living happily.
Everybody's living happily.
But I wouldn't be happy. Because I wouldn't want to rule the world, so I'd pick rule the world.
So Sakuna, further proof the point, Sakuna is selfish. Right?
I'm not selfish.
You are blissfully ignorant and you are selfish, sir. I choose no problems. I win.
No.
Next
Okay, now let me explain my answer.
Okay, well,
You said did you not say you let me explain, right?
Okay.
The reason why, look.
We've all clearly got a pretty good generalization of your personality. I don't think we need any more explanation.
No. If you think about it, think about it. Look, there's no problems. That means nobody's gonna want to explore. Everybody's like, oh, we're all happy, blah blah blah. We're happy. We don't need to do anything. So there's gonna be no advancements in society.
Like making this up to justify.
No,
your
when
being
people
a dictator. This is stupid. This is really dumb.
when people are happy,
This is like the
there
same
have been
argument Hitler
there have
had.
been.
Okay, Secundo Hitler. We already decided his last name is Hitler, and he wants to rule the world. We're seeing an interesting pattern develop here.
He's just. Can you let me finish, please? Come on, Bart. You're gonna shock me for not letting me finish. I let it finish.
No, you don't. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
can I finish? Okay, look. My thing would be, hear me out. Look, now when generally there have been studies that show that when the people are feeling too safe and they're like there's nothing that they have to worry about, they generally don't want to do anything. Pretty much, they're happy content with what they have. They're content with what they're doing. They don't need to exceed life.
No problem seems pretty good.
Because look, think about it. If there's no problems, then there's nothing to solve. So there's gonna be no advancements in society. So let's just say if today all the problems of the earth, we're gonna stay in this small little bubble, no advancements in society whatsoever, right? But now there've been studies that showing that if there are problems, people rise to solve the problems and people rise to do that, right?
Okay.
So you have to have some level of competition. If there's nothing going on, if everybody's happy, then nothing's gonna happen in the world. Everybody's gonna be the world will stall. Okay, then you just eventually die. Because the sun would explode.
Oh, you're not going to die anyways?
And then I would die, but I'm trying to save the human race. I'm not selfish like you.
We have no problem.
You're
So the
sleeping.
sun's not
You're
going to
just thinking about
explode. Well, you say if the sun exploding, is that a problem?
But this is
answer the question.
This is saying the world. This is not saying the universe. It said the world, not the universe. It said the world, not the universe.
It's a solar system.
No.
Why were you
so
shorty?
I kind of got scared. I just caught me off guard. It's in the world, not in the universe.
Does it matter? Okay, yes, the sun is part of our world.
It's in the world, not the universe. It's not in the world, the universe, right? So if the star, when our star does expand in a couple billion years, like it's predicted to expand, it's going to engulf the entire Earth. But that's true. Is it not going to engulf the United States? It will engulf the United States and the entire Earth, right? Now, let me finish. God, I hate you so much for not letting me finish.
I mean, you're talking a lot. You're
talking a lot.
Because he brings up different points and answer all the
I think
points.
we all know your side. You would live in a world where you would rule because you had a dodgeball team called the Sequinder's League of Shadows.
That has nothing to do with this.
And you told a story that you would.
Can you just chill? Brian, this is between me and
Don't harass the
Yeah. You told a story that you would.
Brian, come on, Brian, you can't be. No. He can't be talking like that, dude. That's not fair. No.
Dude, this
You
is
have
an
to be in charge.
interesting fact.
But the thing is,
Interesting
Brian,
fact.
This is clearly how you would act as a dictator. You're pushing him from.
because you guys never let me get a word in. Look, when you stopped talking, he started talking. He didn't even let me finish either. You guys have never let me finish one argument in the entire thing. So then I have to keep on arguing the entire time because I'm arguing against like a team while I'm by myself over here. Okay, I'm just tired of this. Okay.
I'm by myself here in this argument. I'm going to be by myself when I'm dictating the world.
Oh my god. Look, let me finish. Because look, when the sun does, if I'm in charge and then the sun does expand, the earth gets engulfed and it's done, right?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, boom, everybody's dead. But now look, if I'm in charge, I would try to advance this, as a society and advance as a race. So if you advance as a race, we would become a multi-planetary, multi-solar system race where we would not be limited to if just one solar explosion happens, we would just be wiped out. In my situation, our race will live on until the universe's death, not just the star's death. Him being selfish, only looking after himself currently in this situation. That's what he's looking at. I'm looking at our entire race and survival of the humankind.
and you're the leader to take us there.
In this scenario, if I had to pick, yes.
Absolute crap.
So let's
Complete nonsense.
You're
see.
not.
And you, sir, are blissfully ignorant and incredibly selfish.
all right.
You're just using my words. That's how
Next.
uncreative you are.
All right,
I
so
win again. Thank you very
67% of the people who did this poll said that they would rather live in a world where there were no problems
Because they're not thinking it through.
Oh my gosh.
They're not thinking long term.
Okay, I say, let's call it there. Let's go through the first ones and see who had the most right.
But no, we're not doing that because I told you why I was picking the other ones because I was like I was going against the majority.
That wasn't
I thought you said we're not going against the
This is
majority.
just
We're
for
not
me
counting
being
that.
right over you.
No,
being
no,
right.
you know that's not the reason. I already told you.
1 point mark.
Brian, hold on.
1 point mark.
Hold on, Brian.
Scroll
Pause it. Look, did we not discuss it saying that we're not going to go over the majority? It's going to be what I want, right? If you're going for the
it's
majority,
called
I could have
would you
easily
rather.
picked that.
Okay.
Exactly. I could have easily picked
Yes,
that. If
but
I was like,
that's
who's going to... If the question was, what would everybody else want? Then I would have easily picked that. We discussed this earlier, and you wanted it to be what you would pick, right? We had the whole argument about this, Mark.
It wasn't much of an
Okay.
argument.
Let's move on.
God, changing things over here, what he said.
All right, last one.
God.
The last would you rather. All right. Would you rather live in Harry Potter's world or live the life of fame and wealth? And for those of you who don't know, Sequinder loves Harry Potter.
I would live in the Harry Potter world.
He is Harry Potter. Show him the scar.
Show him the scar.
What are you talking about?
He has a scar.
So he's just pretty much, dramatizing and creatively hurting my, disfiguration that I've gotten as a child. So selfish. You answer your thing.
Oh my gosh, so I don't know what you just meant by all that. Live in Harry Potter world
Or live the life of fame and wealth.
I'll let you answer them. I'll explain why I want to pick Harry Potter.
Wouldn't I be a muggle in the Harry Potter world?
What?
I would be a muggle, wouldn't I?
Would he, Sequinder?
Like, do I get to be a wizard or do I just get to be a muggle?
That's up to you. What does he get to be? You tell us. We're asking you.
Me? You can be whatever you want. You can be whatever you set your mind to.
Fine. You can be a wizard.
Yeah, you can be a wizard. You can be you're a wizard, Mark. You're a wizard.
I'd probably choose. Hear me out on this one. I would choose to live in Harry Potter world as like a wizard because that'd be awesome. Because the other answer is live the life of fame and wealth. It doesn't say be wealthy and be famous. It says live the life. So to me, it doesn't give me a lot of option to use my wealth and fame to help others. So I would therefore choose, because there's not much benefit for other people.
Okay.
I would choose the Harry Potter world. Now,
Okay.
there's this other argument. I'm just kidding. I was gonna
Okay.
do what you do and talk for 10 minutes.
I don't talk for 10 minutes. I did. Okay. You guys are winners. Did I stop?
No.
Did I interrupt him?
You did not interrupt.
Yes, but I spoke really respectfully and calmly.
Can I talk now?
My argument was very
Like how he's
concise and to the
interrupting me right now?
point.
That should
You're
easily be
interrupting
shocking.
What are you
Because it's my
talking
time
about?
now. He already finished.
You're
It should be my
interrupting
time,
me.
right?
I'm not done. All right.
You said I'm done. You said you were done. You said you were done. Yes. You said I'm done.
Make
All
up
right.
stuff. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're all dumb. You don't know what you're talking about.
Now there's two things. I personally would choose the Harry Potter world for multiple reasons. First, if I was able to be a wizard, I can potentially live for hundreds of years. That's the main.
Oh, okay.
Because in Harry Potter.
Okay,
world,
Voldemort. Calm down.
no, even you don't need to kill people to live for hundreds of years in the ignorance, man. Like I said before, if you ever read the books or follow Harry Potter, as a wizard you can live for hundreds of years, right? Potentially with other magical artifacts or whatever, right? But now look,
Name them.
you don't need to know because you're ignorant anyways. You would not understand.
Name one so we can know you're right.
The Sorcerer's Stone, the most famous one.
Okay, next question.
Okay. And then why did you interrupt me? Can I finish? Did I interrupt you when you were talking?
Yes, you did.
Okay. No, I didn't. I let you finish your thing. Now, that's the reason why I would pick Harry Potter, because I can technically live forever, pretty much do whatever I want, right? But then...
Whatever you want, right?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Like,
Okay,
Like, well, not like illegally, but like, I have more options to like,
Okay.
I could be sitting here and be like, okay, like, doing magic, and that's cool, right?
Bing bang boom.
Doing magic, right? Doing magic. But now, Mark's explanation of the other one, I felt like it was wrong. Right? Because
Thanks for attacking me.
He did not. I don't think he understood. He said it says live the life of wealth and fame. So he said if you live the life of wealth and fame, you don't have the option to do charity, right? But obviously, you would consider Bill Gates to be very famous.
Did he say anything about charity?
He did say something about charity.
He
He's like, I would not be able to do charity. So did you assume Bill Gates is famous, right?
Yes.
Is he wealthy?
Yes.
He has done the most charitable donations that I've ever seen. His foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, has
Sponsors, by the way.
has donated around $50 to $60 billion over their lifetime.
Okay.
So first of all, that just throws out his entire argument right there. He said, "I want to be able to do any charitable donations." That just throws out his entire argument, right? Second of all, living the life of wealth and fame. Living like wealth and fame, they choose what they want to do. So you would be able to choose what you want to do.
Okay.
That's pretty much my point. He was wrong, and I'm right.
Thanks for attacking me. We both ended up on the same answer.
Yeah,
we're both gonna
but
live
your
for
explanation,
hundreds of years.
but because your explanation of the other thing is
I'm
wrong.
going to eventually. We're going to have a final epic battle at the end of our tenure as wizards, and we're going to finish this.
All right. So, from the poll of 2.1 million people, the majority picked that they would rather live the life of fame and wealth.
But the thing is, like,
instead
if you're a wizard, you could be famous and wealthy in the Muggle world.
If I was guessing, I'd say the reason why it's so lopsided
because you can use the
is because most people assumed you would be a Muggle. I think we assumed the opposite. So that's why
even when you're a Muggle, you can still use magical artifacts and all that stuff. Just because you can't use magic, you're hindered. If I can make apologies, look, if I can make apologies potion, I can easily turn it into Beyonce if I wanted to, or like Michael Jackson, or like anybody, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. I can turn into anybody I want, so I can live a life of wealth and fame, even as a Muggle in the magical world. People are just retarded.
Great. No one knows that.
Because they're stupid, like
stupid or uninformed.
Ignorant. Like I said, blissfully ignorant. Look up that term.
All right, I think
that means look up that term and then come back to you.
Confifi.
Look up blissfully ignorant. Just look up blissfully ignorant. Just look up blissfully ignorant.
I think it's time to call it. I think it's time to call it. He's attacking the question.
No, I'm not attacking the
what's this?
We're done.
You can't take it off.
You said we're done, right?
Yeah, you can't take it off.
He said we're done.
You can't.
I
we
still
haven't finished.
I still have to close the video.
You can do that.
No, put it back on.
You gotta put it back on.
He's gonna shock me now.
Yes, you have to take it.
You took it off without permission.
What is this? I'm not in jail. It's off without permission. What the fuck?
We're in an agreement right now that yes, I don't put on your shirt. It's not clever.
Alright guys, that's what we have for today. This was the video cast was the Would You Rather segment. If you like this, let us know. And this is Mark.
Nobody's
This is
gonna watch
Quinder.
this.
I'm Brian. See you next time.